Good afternoon, Atikmashing. It's Gimaa Craig Nuchtai. I wanted to give you an update. Today is January 19th, 2021. Happy New Year to everyone, and I hope you had a safe holiday. So today's update, I wanted to talk a little bit about the provincial stay-at-home order and what are some of the key points and what it means for Atikmashing. So just to give you a little bit more background, the COVID-19 response team has been meeting throughout the holidays and more recently in January to discuss the cases in the spike in cases here in the Sudbury area and in the province. And so as a result of a meeting, we decided to recommend that we follow the Ontario government's stay-at-home guidelines. And we made the recommendation, and so we will be following those. So these guidelines have already been in place since January 14th. So I wanted to provide an update on what it means for Tikimishing. So these guidelines will be in effect until February 11th, or if council decides another date. Now, what it means in terms of the border shutdown, as you notice, we obviously have not shut down the border, and the COVID-19 response team will not recommend shutting down the border unless there is a clear danger to the community where we feel it's absolutely necessary to restrict any persons, any non-band members or community members from entering the reserve. So we believe, though, that the current protocols, or even the previous protocols that we implemented back in November, are helping keep the community safe. So these protocols, as long as they're followed, we believe there won't be any threat to the community. Now, in terms of the actual safety protocols, they haven't really changed since the beginning of the pandemic. But we're really emphasizing now. It's more important more than ever because of the spike in cases in our area, to not leave your house unless it's for an essential reason, meaning you have to go get groceries, medicine, or you have a medical appointment, or if you have to work, if you're an essential worker. By all means, continue to do that, but do so with care and caution. Wear your mask whenever venturing out, especially if you can't maintain that 6-foot physical distance. Always do so, even with your mask on. Wash your hands frequently. If you can't wash your hands, then use hand sanitizer. And also, we ask that you stay within your family unit. And but we do know our family units are large, a lot of us. So we ask that you do periodic check-ins with those family members that may be isolated or alone. Check up on them. Call them. If you have to go see them, then do so at a safe distance. But we understand the mental health part of this is very important too. So, but we ask you to always maintain that care and caution. In terms of community activities and supports for the community, the outdoor gatherings, so ice fishing or whatever, sliding, skating, they're restricted to 5 people or less. So really, that's your family unit, unless you have a set of 5 people that you are in frequent contact with, that you've agreed not to, visit other groups. So we ask that you be responsible in this case here. Now, the outdoor rink is going to remain open. From what I understood, there's still some work that needs to be done on making the ice. So if you can, if there's any signs up saying that the ice, please don't go on it. Let them finish it up. With all that warm weather we had, it was difficult for them to put the ice in, but now with this colder weather, they should be able to get the ice in and finish it off. Take all the precautionary measures. Don't wear your mask. I mean, please wear your mask. Don't bunch up. No games. We ask that no games during this time, as it causes close contact between different households. In terms of construction, the housing projects will continue. It is an essential project, and the child and youth center will that construction will continue on as well. We're going to continue programming for the community as long as those activities can be done virtually. Until this shutdown is done, then we will only do virtual programming. In terms of the retail stores, our stores are categorized as convenience stores. So under this new framework, they are allowed to remain open, status quo. So meaning their regular days, regular hours. There won't be any change in that, and the team feels that as long as they abide by the protocols, we will allow that. So we're working with the retailers on a regular basis. We're asking for their feedback and input. We're asking them how things are going with the patrons. And so we've provided them with the latest orders and also an updated screening tool for them to follow. All patrons must be screened prior to entering. They must wear masks. They must use sanitizer, and they must distance themselves when they're in the store. We've also asked the patrons to not loiter in the store or in the community, and to leave when they make their purchase. And also the response team does periodic visits to the stores unannounced to ensure that their retailers are in compliance with the orders. Now, for the most part, we haven't had any issues. So I want to say miigwech to the retailers and to our patrons and visitors that have followed these orders and helping us make the community safe. Keep the community safe. Now, in terms of the band office is not open for regular business, but it is open for essential business. So if you have scheduled appointments, then you please continue to keep that. We do have limited staff though. If you do need to talk to someone, you can call the reception and they will direct your call to the staff who may be working virtually. And this will remain in effect until February 12th. Now, in terms of the mental health and addiction supports that we have in place, these will continue because we know it's important. And during this shutdown, Brian Nuchtai will continue to be at the Sacred Fire every Monday from 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. If you need to go see him, please do so, but please respect the safety protocols by wearing your mask, using hand sanitizer, and maintaining that 6-foot physical distance. And also the wellness coordinators are available. So if you need to talk to them, you can call reception and they will direct your call. Now, lastly, the COVID-19 response team, we've prepared for the recent spike in cases by implementing these measures that the province is now implementing. We implemented them back in November because we knew there would be spikes after the Christmas holidays based on our experience with the spikes that occurred during or after Thanksgiving and Halloween. So we knew this was going to happen. We knew it would be more serious than those two, and we were right. We were correct in thinking that way. So we felt it was best to prepare the community by implementing these measures back in November. And we feel, now that we've been doing this for a long time, 2 months now, people are following the orders. And so we're confident that if we continue to implement the safety protocols in the community, we won't be posing any risk to the community. But in order for this to really be effective, we need the full cooperation of the community to continue following the safety protocols. We also need the help of our retailers and the visitors who are coming to the community to make sure that they're following the rules. And we believe that the proof is in the pudding, so to speak. We haven't had any cases since back in August. So what we're doing right now is working. So let's keep on this track, and we'll make it through the pandemic without any more positive cases in the community. So on behalf of council, the administration, the COVID-19 response team, and our committees, I want to say miigwech to all of you for following the orders and helping keep our community safe. Remember, we are here for you. So if you do need anything, if you need the mental support, the emotional supports, the financial supports, we're here for you. Please contact us and we'll do our best to help you. Stay safe, take care, and again, Chimigwech for following orders and helping keeping our community safe. Until our next update, I say Chigimegach and Bamapi.